Welcome to Codecrafters, and in this video we are going to learn typecasting in Java. So what is typecasting? Typecasting is when you assign a value of one primitive data type to another type. So in Java there are actually two types of typecasting. One is called widening typecasting and the other one is narrowing typecasting. Widening typecasting happens manually when you're trying to convert a smaller data type to a large data type. By that means, like integer is a small data type. It has got less number of bytes, but when you compare to a double, it's a large data type. So if you're trying to convert an integer to double, you can use widening typecasting. And narrowing typecasting is which happens manually. You have to manually typecast it, and it helps just to convert large data type to small data type, like from double to int. So I will show both typecasting with the help of examples. So let's create a main function here. And inside that, let's create a variable of data type integer first. Int num int is equal to, let's give a variable name like 50, and then let's say double for this widening typecasting example. Okay, num dub is equal to, you are just going to call the integer data type variable system dot out dot println num int system dot out dot println num dub. I'll show you by running the code. Yeah, you got 50 and 50.0. So your 50 was assigned to an integer variable, integer data type variable, and then it was converted to a double using the widening typecasting. Now, if it's a narrowing typecasting, you have to convert from a large data type to a small data type. So let's assign this 50 as double, and let's give here a decimal value 50.4, and then let's create, okay, let's change the variable name also here, int dub and int num int. Here you will manually typecast it by throwing this. You are just going to call the variable of the double. So this is narrowing typecasting. You have to just look at the syntax of the widening and narrowing. Widening happens automatically and narrowing manually. Okay. The output is almost the same. You're not going to have any change. Yeah. So 50.4 was the actual value we assigned. Now it's changed to integer 50 and double is 50.4. I hope the concept of typecasting is in Java is clear to you. So as typecasting is clear, let's move to a different topic named strings. So in Java, you already know how to declare a string data type and everything. You just have to call the string data type, and let's say name is equal to Aisha. So there are some functions in string which you can use while solving a problem. Like if you want to print the length of the string, you can just give system.out.println name.length, and it will return you 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you want to change the case of the string, like from lowercase to uppercase or uppercase to lowercase, you can just give system.out.println name.to uppercase. And the same way system.out.println name.to lowercase. System dot, and if you want to, yeah, so this how you print the length, the uppercase and lowercase. So if you want to search for a specific character, or like, let's actually run this program before we do that. So yeah, you got it. The length of the string is 5 and the uppercase letters are Aisha in capital letters and lowercase is Aisha in small letters. So now if you have a sentence like Aisha is a beautiful girl, and you have to find the index or the location of the word beautiful. Then you can give it like system.out.println name.index of beautiful. Java is case sensitive, so always give the exact letters. So this will give you the output of 11. So indexing starts from 0. So from 0 you can count it along with the space, then you will get 11, and 11 is when the word beautiful starts. I hope it's clear. And if you want to concat two words, there is in Java you can just use the plus symbol for concatenating two strings, but there is also a function concat. Let's say, let's add another line to it. String text is equal to pursuing BCA for her UG degree. And we have to concatenate both the string. There are two methods to concatenate. So I already said you just have to print it like this using the plus symbol, name plus text. You can concatenate both strings like this, or yeah, have a space in between, okay? Or you can give like using the function concat system.out.println name dot concat text. You're going to get both for the same output. You have it here, right? Now let's learn some special characters in string. So for example, let's create a string like this, and we have to highlight a specific word within the quotes. And if let's see an example here. String text is equal to we are the bold girls of our class. And now we want to actually highlight the word bold in quotes, okay? So if we give like this, Java will actually generate an error because strings must be written within the quotes, right? So Java will misunderstood this string and will generate an error. So if you want to actually have a word or highlight it within the quotes, we have to give escape characters. So if you want it to print within the quotes, let's give it like this. And this will generate an output like that. I'll show you the output. Okay, I'm not printing it. System.out.println text. Yeah, we are the bold girls of our class, and bold is kind of highlighted within the quotes. Okay. Now let's learn some math functions in Java. So let's create a new file, maths.java. Let's capitalize the M. And let's create a main function here, public static void main string args. So Java math class has many methods that allows you to perform mathematical tasks on numbers. So if you have two numbers, let's say you just have to call the math function, math class and the function inside it, and you have to call two numbers. So let's say 40 and 80, and the max of 40 and 8 would be return 80, right? You just have to print it, system.out.println The same thing we have for the min function. You just have to call here min. And if you want to find the square of a number, you can give like math.sqrt and a number. Let's say 64. And if you want to find the absolute value of number, which means the positive value of a number, let's say ABS is equal to, you're giving a negative number here, which will return the positive value of the number. That's minus 6, gives the absolute value of minus 6 is 6. Yeah, so let's run this program. Yeah, so at the first print statement, you got the answer as 80. For the second, you got 50. And for third, you got as a double value as square of 64 is 8.0. And fourth is the absolute value of minus 6, which is 6. I hope it's clear.